Jakobi Meyers requests a trade. There's one or two things this could be, man, because I feel like 2025 has definitely been the year where these players are just coming to the table and saying, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. All right, I don't want to be here anymore. It just is what it is. Go ahead, just trade me. All right. And part of it seems like it's the new tactic to use. You know, I posted this when Micah Parsons actually pulled the same type of move, right? It's just one of those deals. Myles Garrett kind of started it at the beginning of the offseason. Micah Parsons followed, Trey Hendrickson. Now you got your boy here, Jakobi Meyers, which when you think of Jakobi Meyers as the player in totality, he would be the perfect fit for the Minnesota Vikings. He really would. I believe that. Like, when you're talking about somebody who has sure hands, great route runner, just a guy that can really fit into pretty much any offense and be effective. And I think him fitting into the Minnesota Vikings offense would look immaculate, man. But there is something about it that just doesn't seem like it would happen. It just feels like Jakobi Meyers is requesting this based off of him not getting the respect of being a wide receiver one. He just seems like one of those wide receivers that looks at himself as a wide receiver one and feels like he deserves that type of money. He feels like he deserves just that type of respect. And when he was with the Patriots, then he got traded to obviously the Raiders, and he's just never really hit that threshold, right? Where teams look at him and say, no, this guy is in the same category as, I don't know, I'm not going to say, like, when I mean this, I don't mean this like play-wise, but Justin Jefferson's, Jamar Chase, Terry McLaurin's that just signed, Tyreek Hill's of the world. Like, he wants to be there. You know, as a player, you're competitive, man. You think you're better than what you actually are. But I do like Jakobi Meyers. I do believe if he was able to be on the Vikings, it would definitely make a difference, right? So we had some Vikings, you know, we'll call them fans, but also TPP. There was a little discussion, right? So this guy, Nick Miller, who posts about Vikings all the time, I wouldn't call him really a Vikings content creator or anything like that, but on X, he always talks about the Vikings. That's really what his X page consists of, right? And he said, why would Meyers ask to get traded from his current team due to a lack of contract and then happily play for a team as a 4 for most of the year, who also doesn't give him a contract? I love the Vikings, but they aren't that special. Okay, so this was kind of his take on, hey, there's Vikings fans saying, oh, we should get Jakobi Meyers. Jakobi Meyers would be perfect. And he's pretty much saying this, like, man, why would Jakobi Meyers do that? Now, my boy TPP, man, I say my boy, but my boys, right? But Justin, man, shout out my guy. He came back with a response, right? And he said, for those saying the Vikings would have to extend him, they don't. All right. He's going to line up across Jettas for the first 3 weeks and adding Addison into the mix for the rest of the season. Wide receivers do very well in KOC's offenses. Meyers wouldn't be no different. They're getting the rental, and he's getting to play across the best wide receiver in the game and getting good looks too. You don't think he's going to get his opportunities with the ball? ? He'll go and sign a big contract in free agency. The Vikings get a comp pick back in 2027. Win all around. I love it. Okay, so when I look at it from that point of view, when I look at it like, hey, Jakobi Meyers, listen, bro, are you trying to come and compete for a championship, compete for a Super Bowl? Do you want to come this year in 2025 and next year? You know, you have the season you have here in purple and gold, but next year you hit the market and you sign that big contract with a team that is looking for that wide receiver 1 or wide receiver 1B, whatever the case may be, and you get to move on with your life. You feel me? But we just need you for this year to step in and be effective and give us an opportunity. Is that an option that he's willing to do and his agent are willing to do? I don't know. That's still up in the air. Listen, with all that being said, man, I like it. I would want it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I got to keep it real. And I'm still on the Thielen train. I think the Thielen trade to me makes more sense. The player all around just makes more sense, honestly. But I do believe Jakobi Meyers would still be a great pickup as well. Regardless, no matter how you slice it or dice it, the Minnesota Vikings need to go and get a wide receiver. That is a fact. Let me know how you feel in the comments, man. Do you want Jakobi Meyers in purple and gold? I'll let your boy.
Yeah. Smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.